Welcome student. See water as univariant system as well as non-variant system. Now water as univariant system, that is course study of water system. Now in this course study you have 1, 2, 3, 4 curves are there. Now which are these curve? Curve OA, curve OB, curve OB dash, metastable curve, and curve OC. Now see, if you have to locate any point on the any curve, suppose you have to locate this point, only you know only one temperature or either pressure, then another get automatically fixed. That's why degree of freedom is 1. If you take this curve, if you have to locate any point on the curve, only one point is fixed on this curve or another get automatically fixed. That's why it is univariant. If you take this curve OC, if you have to locate any point, then one point is fixed, then another get automatically fixed. That's why it is univariant. See curve OA, along this curve, along curve OA, what is there? Along curve OA, two phases are in equilibrium, water in liquid phase and water in ice phase. Two phases means P equals to 2. Composition is 1. C, according to Gibbs phase rule, P plus F is equals to C plus 2. What is the value of P? 2. F you have to calculate. C 1. That's why again F equals to 1. That's why areas, that's why curve study of water system shows that it is a univariant system. Degree of freedom is 1. See another curve OB. For this curve OB, what is there? Along this curve OB, two phases are in equilibrium. That's why P equals to 2. Now along this curve P, only water is there. Here liquid phase, vapor phase. That's why chemical composition is 1. Now according to again Gibbs phase rule, P plus F is equals to C plus 2. Again P equals to 2. F you have to calculate, C, then 2 get cancelled, F equals to 1. Means again curve study of this OB shows that the water in water system, the curve OB is shows that water system as a univariant. If you take example of metastable curve, you know along this curve OB what is there? If below this triple point O, if you decrease the temperature in one direction, what happens? Water remains in liquid state, but up to -4 degrees Celsius. Okay, and at this, if you disturb, it is converted into solid. Means one direction change, water is in water, though the temperature decrease up to -4 degrees Celsius. This curve is metastable curve. Here there is ice is in equilibrium with vapor phase. That's why in order to locate any point, you must know only either temperature or pressure. Another get automatically fixed. That's why again for OB dash, again P equals to 2. Two phases are there. Okay, liquid phase and ice. Okay, then vapor phase and ice phase. Now again C equals to 1. Again for this, if you calculate F equals to 1, means if you take any curve observed to be univariant. If you take OC, this along this curve OC, ice is in equilibrium with vapor for OC curve. That's why two phases are there. Composition is 1. Then according to Gibbs phase rule, F equals to 1. Means water is univariant system along curve studies only. 4 curves you have to expect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is melting point curve or freezing curve. This is vaporization curve. This is metastable curve. This is sublimation curve. Why melting curve? Solid converted into liquid. Why freezing curve? Below this, liquid converted into solid. That's why freezing curve. Solid or melting or freezing curve. Why this is vaporization curve? Liquid boils to form vapor. That's why vaporization curve. Why it is metastable curve? Below this triple point O, if you decrease the temperature in one direction, okay, then if up to -4 there is water, beyond This if you disturb, it is converted into solid. That's why this is metastable core. Okay, and this is sublimation. Why sublimation? Ice is in equilibrium with vapor. That's why solid in converted into vapor directly. That's why it is sublimation core. This core study stated that the water system as a univariant system. Now say second point and last point, that is non-variant system, that is a triple point study. Next point is triple point study. You know, in triple point study, in the diagram, triple point O is there. Okay, here all these three phases are in equilibrium. Means at point O, what are the values of P? P equals to 3. Why? Because at triple point O, three phases are in equilibrium. Chemical composition is 1. Then according to Gibbs phase rule, P plus F is equals to C plus 2. Put these values. Then again you come to know 3, 2 plus 1, it is 3. This is cancelled with 3. That's why F equals to 0. Means triple point study shows that it is a non-variant system or invariant system or zero variant system. Okay. Now this is triple point study is a non-variant. Means if you have to study water as a non-variant system, you have to explain triple point. If you have to study water as a univariant system, you have to explain curves only. If you have to explain water as a bivariant, then you have to explain about the area study. Now if in this triple point study, if either temperature or pressure is varied from this point, then at least one of these phases will be vanished and system will not as that of the point O. Means if at point O three phases are in equilibrium. Okay, if we increase the pressure, okay, and temperature remains constant, here temperature remains constant, okay, here temperature is constant, let me assume here. If you increase the pressure, what happens? It goes into liquid because pressure increases in this way. Means if we increase pressure and temperature is constant, only liquid phase is there. This ice and vapor get merged into liquid. And at point O, if you decrease the temperature, if we decrease the pressure and temperature remains constant, it comes here. Means only vapor is there and these two get vanishes. Means liquid and ice is converted into vapor phase. Means this point O is triple point and this triple point is a special point or special feature of this water system at which the three phases are in equilibrium. At triple point, temperature is 0.0075 degrees Celsius and the pressure is 4.58. But degree of freedom is 0. Why? Because all three get automatically fixed at triple point O. All three phases are in equilibrium, but degree of freedom is 0 because pressure, temperature and composition all get automatically fixed. That's why F equals to 0. Okay. Now this triple point study shows that it is a non-variant system. Why? Because F equals to 0. Because at this triple point, three phases are in equilibrium. Chemical composition is only H2O. That's why C equals to 1. C equals to 1. P equals to 3. Means F equals to 0. F equals to 0 means non-variant system. Means in previous period we come to know area study. Area study is bivariant because in order to locate in any point in any area, three areas are there. If you have to locate, you must know temperature and pressure. Why? Because it is bivariant. Why bivariant? Because in this area only one phase is there, P equals to 1, C equals to 1. That's why F equals to 2. Means area study is bivariant, core study is univariant, triple point study is non-variant. If question is asked, explain water system in detail for 6 marks, then you have to draw this curve. You have to explain area, you have to explain curve study, you have to explain triple point. If question is asked, explain water system as a bivariant system, draw same diagram, only explain about area, because you know area is bivariant system in water, for water. Okay. If question is asked for 3 marks and question is explain water system as univariant, same diagram, only explain about the curve. If question is again for 3 marks and short question, explain water as non-variant system, same diagram, only you have to explain triple point. For this water system, first of all, try to understand, first of all, you must know water is 3-phase, 1-component system. Okay, because there are 3 phases: solid, liquid and gas. All 3 phases are in equilibrium at a point. That point is called as a triple point. At triple point, number of phases 3. Composition of each phase is H2O. That's why C equals to 1. Okay. Again, you know, for water system, the curves, 4 curves are there. This is melting, this is vaporization, this is sublimation. But don't forget for this metastable curve. Along this curve, only when water is there up to -4 degrees Celsius, means if we decrease either in a one direction, then what happens? There is a liquid below this. Means this is metastable curve. Now care for cooling and elimination of ice particle occur there along this curve. Means at point O, 3 phases are in equilibrium. But here if we cool carefully up to -4 degrees Celsius and avoid the formation of ice up to -4 degrees Celsius, then the curve OB dash is obtained and this curve is metastable curve. Getting it? Means in curve study you have to explain 4: sublimation curve, metastable curve, vaporization curve and melting point. And again one more important point is there. While drawing this diagram, don't forget these areas. This is solid, this is liquid, this is vapor. Okay. Simple way to draw this curve. How this water system phase diagram is drawn? Consider one point is there. This is triple point. Above this point, at this point 3 curves are there. Okay. At this point the temperature is 0.0075 and pressure is so much. Okay. This is point O, this is A, this is B, this is C. This is ice, solid, this is liquid, this is vapor. Okay. Again, when solid is converted into liquid, it is called as a melting. That's why it is a melting curve. When liquid is converted to vapor, it is vaporization curve. Okay. When this solid is directly converted to vapor, it is a sublimation. That's why sublimation curve. Below this point, triple point O, if you carefully decrease the temperature in one direction, then the point B dash, means this dotted line, this is which curve? Metastable curve is there. In this way, this diagram is quite easy to draw and quite easy to explain. Area study, bivariant. Curve study, univariant. Triple point study, non-variant. Only you have to learn this temperature axis, pressure axis. You have to learn this diagram. From this diagram, you are able to explain any among these 3: area study, curve study and triple point study. Diagram is the same. Okay. Now we will see next. We can say we will study next system, that is sulfur system, in the next period. Till then, bye.